Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the Miami Marlins and the Philadelphia Phillies. Major League Baseball on the show starts now. Jordan Balazovic, the right-hander from Canada, will be the starting pitcher. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, we're looking at a guy that knows how to pitch. Last year, his ERA was just under 3.5 for the season, and I would imagine going into the offseason, he's looking to better that, and hopefully he gets off to a good start. We'll see if that starts in this one today.
Stepping into the box, Jonathan Villar, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Second baseman, Jonathan Villar.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. This one's down to third. And there's one away.
Batting second, the shortstop, Miguel Rojas.
Ready now for the Marlins, Miguel Rojas. And he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. Here's the first pitch to him. There's a strike with the breaking ball. Dan Dero, these Phillies, as they begin play here today, they come off another loss last time out, and in fact they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, Matty, dropping their last game. Now they find themselves at 500 again. They got to find a way to get on a hot streak. You cannot continue to go peaks and valleys throughout the course of the season and ride that 500 line all year. At some point, you're going to have to take 7 out of 10, 8 out of 10 to get this going in the right direction.
Stepping in now, Corey Dickerson, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. Kingery's there. 1 there. Throw on to first won't be in time, so they just get the 1 there.
That is good. The first baseman, Garrett Cooper.
Digging in, Garrett Cooper. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Has a look, now the pitch. Right at the third baseman, and that'll end the inning. Marlins leave 1. So now the Phillies offense will see what they can do. No score. Pablo Lopez will do the pitching in game 3 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
One of the things that jumps out if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down, try to limit the amount of hits. He's had a rough go of that so far this year. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
And there you see the leadoff man, Andrew Mccutcheon, as he'll start us out in the home first. Now here's the pitch. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. These Marlins, as they take the field this afternoon, they come in playing well. 6-3 over the last 9 ball games, including a victory last time out.
Matty, we've seen some good baseball in the first 2 games of this set, and expect another close one here. Both of the first 2 games decided by 1 run.
You know, Dero, when you get in these series like this, when 1 run means so much, you like to be able to be the team to score first. But both these games have been very close, and it's going to boil down to who gets the big hits in the 7th, 8th, and 9th inning.
A 3-1 count to the Phillies left fielder.
He's only 4 pitches in, but he doesn't look too sharp to start the day off.
And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ball game.
Batting second, the third baseman,
So digging in now, Jean Segura. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Time for a look at the umpires working this one. Behind the plate is Darryl Parker.
Well, Dero, Darryl Parker behind the dish, and you never really know what you're going to get from this guy.
Yeah, sometimes, and I'd hate to be mean and say he flips a coin back there because that's not the case. But as an offensive player, you have to find a consistent zone. You just can't.
Count now, a ball and a strike. 1-1, here it comes. In the dirt here. And he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. Swinging a soft liner in there, a base hit. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning.
Man, he got the front foot down right there, kept the front shoulder tough, and was able to stay inside that ball for a soft liner in the center field.
And Bryce Harper will dig in at the plate. He's hitting .333 in the series, 2 for 6. First pitch of the at-bat.
Yep, that ball went out.
A ball and a strike. Runners are at first and third with none out. Throw over to the bag. Runner back standing. One and two now as that one's fouled off. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher.
It looked like he tried to get him to chase on that pitch there, 1-2. A good idea, but I think now he has to challenge him a little bit. He doesn't want to get into a worse situation with the cleanup guy up next.
The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
At this rate, he's going to set some kind of a record for walks issued in a game, or he'll get an early hook. We'll see if he can settle down here and start to find the strike zone, or if he continues to struggle.
Next to bat will be Rhys Hoskins, and for him, you have to think a turnaround is coming. Clearly not going his way of late. Here comes the first pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
When you're hitting in a situation like this, you have to find a way to slow your heart rate down. The pitcher's the one with all the pressure. You're looking to keyhole something middle of the plate and drive some runs in.
Now the 1-0 is laid off for ball 2.
This is worst case scenario for the pitcher. As the offensive player, man, smile on your face knowing you're sitting fastball right down the middle.
In there, 2-1.
One of the most frustrating things for me to watch in this game is guys getting count leverage and not pull the trigger on a fastball middle in. That's why you play. You get in those situations where you can try and do damage. What do you want, the nasty slider?
Mccutcheon, the runner at third. Segura over at second. Harper on at first with nobody out. 3-2 now. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. But it bends just foul into the second deck. Another full count offering on its way. Oh, and it misses, ball 4, and that will force home a run.
Man, it's been an absolute nightmare start to the game, and the nightmare continues as he walks in a run here in the first. The wheels are not completely off the bus, but they're definitely wobbling. We'll see if he can limit the damage going forward.
Digging in, Roman Quinn. And the Phils trying to make this first inning even better here. From the stretch. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball one.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
Here it comes, 1-0. And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now. Has a look, now the pitch. High in the air down the right field line. Right fielder giving chase, and he makes the catch in the corner. And it's a sac fly and an RBI. It's now a 2-0 game.
That was a good controlled swing out of him there, and that's exactly what he was hoping to do. Get it into the outfield and pick up the RBI.
Now at the plate, JT Realmuto. It's been a really slow start to the season for him, as you can see by the April numbers on your screen. First delivery to him on the way. Driven nicely into the gap. And this will get all the way to the wall now. The relay. Now he's safe at third, as they also score a pair of runs on the play.
This is an easy decision for him to try for third because he has the play right in front of him, so he doesn't have to rely on any of his base coaches. Good decision to keep chugging, and he makes it all the way around safely.
And in steps Scot Kingery. And this one gets away. Throw to the plate, and not in time as the run scores. What a bad time for a wild pitch, as the run will score from third.
Yeah, and when you're losing, there's usually a good reason for it. They're already down, and then he lets this one get away from him. They better keep them within striking distance, or this thing is going to get lopsided in a hurry.
Bases are empty, one man out. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball two.
To me, it looks like he just doesn't trust himself out there on the mound. It's like he's fighting his body on every pitch, and as a result, we're seeing a lot of balls from him early on in this game.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now.
Yeah, I get it. They want to run this guy's pitch count up, but that was a pretty good pitch to hit. He might be kicking himself that he didn't swing at that one.
He loses him on ball four.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
Ronald Soraya is the next to bat. First shot for him here, with a runner at first now and one away. From the belt, the pitch hit down the line at first. There's one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate in scoring 5. On now to the top half of inning number 2. Phillies on top, 5-0. Second inning ahead from Cincinnati, but first here's Heidi Watney with more on the forecast.
Matt, light rain is in the forecast throughout most, if not all, of the game, but I've been told it's not expected to cause any delays. The grounds crew will just need to make an effort to keep the field as dry as possible between innings, especially the heavy traffic areas like the pitching mound and around the bases.
Yeah, Heidi, thanks. And beyond keeping the surface playable, I'm sure you guys would agree, it's avoiding the stops and starts that becomes important in games like this one.
Yeah, 100%, Matty. The biggest thing is if you're going to be out there, you want to grind with the boys. You don't want your starting pitcher having to be sat down. You don't want to have to go inside for an hour and a half, 2 hours, and then get refocused and restarted up again. Matty, you're so focused out there, you just want to compete and see the game all the way through.
In under the hands with a fastball, it's 1-2.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball. Just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Left center, base hit. Now this gets all the way to the wall. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. And this, of course, is a ballpark that yields a lot of doubles as we take a look at the team leaders for the most 2 base hits this year. And you can see there that they're currently residing in second place in the NL in that category. Here's Matt Joyce now as he rips it on the ground to second. Fielded cleanly, throws in time, and that's out number 1. Stepping in, Harold Ramirez, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. And the runner from third scores as they try to work their way back into this one.
That had to be in the scouting report right there. You don't see too many 0-0 breaking ball ambushes in the game anymore. He had to know that pitch was coming.
To the plate now, Jorge Alfaro, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. And this is high, a ball and a strike. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. 4th home run here in the early going. And it's a 5-3 game now.
Two home runs in 3 days? I'd say he's seeing the ball pretty well right now. I think it's time to start pitching around this guy.
At the plate now, Pablo Lopez. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. 0-1 count and the pitch. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Grounded down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. And he fouls this one off. 3 runs already home here. A ball and 2 strikes to the Marlins pitcher. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Back to the top of the order now, and the switch hitter Jonathan Villar will be the next to bat. Skied in the air to straightaway left. And Mccutcheon will put this one away, and the inning is over. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. We'll go to the bottom of the second. It's the Phillies 5 and the Marlins 3. Digging in now for Philadelphia, Jordan Balazovic. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
1-0 pitch on the way. And this one's down the middle, a ball and a strike. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
Yeah, he just isn't that sharp on the mound right now. Had a rough start in the first inning, and now he's falling behind out of the gate here in the second. Some adjustments need to be made, and fast.
Now the 2-1. On deck, there's Andrew McCutcheon. He'll hit next. Hit high and deep out to left. Dickerson going back at the track, the wall, and goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A solo shot here to left. First home run of the campaign for him, and it's now 6-3.
Wow, not every call is going to go your way. And there are some pitchers that pitchers think are pitchers' pitches, and you don't get that, and it puts you in a bad spot. And you could tell that it affected him. He was fuming, and he really wanted that last pitch. And the result, he lost focus and made another bad pitch.
In there at the knees, strike one. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. One pitch on its way. No outs, nobody on. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Hey, that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close, but I'm hit right now. I'm still sitting on that heater.
Swing and a ground ball to third. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the third baseman, Segura.
So one away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring in Gene Segura. Here's the first pitch to him. Weak grounder down the line at third. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Now the pitch.
One ball, 2 strikes to count.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
The 1-2. It is a fastball in off the plate for a ball. And he got him.
Now batting, the right field.
Digging in, Bryce Harper. He scored after reaching on a walk in his first at-bat. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. 2 out, nobody on. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. But the Phils tack on one more on this solo home run. We've played 2. It's the Phillies 6 and the Marlins 3. Standing in, Miguel Rojas, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And here's a fastball called for strike one. Line to the right side. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
The left fielder, number 23.
Striding into the box, Corey Dickerson reached by way of a fielder's choice his first time around. Right on, but this is foul down toward the box at third. And Dickerson behind 0-2 now.
Wow, what makes it so tough to be a hitter is to be able to hitting change of speeds, right? You're geared up for the fastball, and all of a sudden he pulls the string and throws you the straight change, the dreaded equalizer.
And that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit.
Definitely tried to elevate the heater right there with 2 strikes, but caught way too much of the plate. Nice execution by the hitter.
And that'll bring in Garrett Cooper as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 1-1 now the count to the Marlins first baseman.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Mccutcheon is under it. 2 down. So a runner at first with 2 away, and that'll bring up the outfielder Brian Anderson. From the stretch.
Hey, the way this guy on the mound's been struggling to find the zone, I'm not mad at the guy taking a pitch.
There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
And this is pulled foul as he was way out in front there. High and deep down the left field line. And no one will get this one.
He was looking for a swing and a miss breaker right there, but left that one in the zone that got fouled off.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Grounded back up the middle. Scooped up. And an underhanded throw is in time for out number 3. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Phillies 6 and the Marlins 3. And we're back for the bottom of the third. Let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with Philadelphia's manager during the break about the Phillies' offensive production to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've obviously had a lot of success in terms of pushing across runs, and a big part of that, in his opinion, has been their pitch selection. In this game, they've swung at pitches outside of the strike zone less than 15% of the time, meaning the vast majority of their swings has been at pitches that they're more likely to handle and hit hard.
The first baseman.
All right, Heidi, thank you. 50th pitch of the game on its way. No balls and a strike to count. One ball and 1 strike to the Phillies first baseman.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So an inning opening single kicks off their half of the third.
And they've had some good at-bats against him all game long. It seems like it's just been hard hit after hard hit. As we take a look at his line here, the numbers do not lie. This has not been one of his better outings, and he'd be the first to tell you that.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Roman Quinn. He's 2 for 7 in the series so far. From the stretch. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1.
You can really tell about how effective this guy's going to be when guys are swinging at that changeup. So far in this one, they've been real smart to let it go.
1-1 is looked at off the plate for a ball. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. The 2-2. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it. So it's a backwards K for him.
First offering on its way. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Dickerson going back, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. The relay. They'll extend their lead here as the runner scores from first. It's a 7-3 ball game. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Now the Miami manager's up out of the dugout and on his way out to the mound. And a change is in the offing, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So the pitching line will not be kind to him here this afternoon, as he just pretty much could not get anything working. Josh Rader is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the third inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings.
Josh Rader.
Standing in now, Scot Kingery. Took something off there, but this is hit well anyway, out to deep center. Back goes Joyce into the shrubbery and gone. Two-run shot to straightaway center. Second home run early in the year, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
Well, the skipper called on him for a reason, and I can guarantee you one thing. That was not what he had in mind. First pitch, and it was out of here. That's a rough way to start your day at the office as a reliever.
In now, Ronald Soraya. No balls and 1 strike. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Towards second. That's his first base hit. Make him 1 for 2 now.
You know who's the happiest man in the building right now? His starting pitcher. He's got a big old smile on his face. He knows he has a 6-run lead here in the early going to work with. You can't let that take away your edge, though.
At the plate, Jordan Balazovic, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park, just like he did back in the second. The 1-0 home is laid off, but in there for strike 1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And they elect to have the pitcher bunt with 1 gone as he puts this one down. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. So that'll go down as an E4, as he certainly had his problems that time at second base. Here's Andrew McCutcheon now. 3 across so far in the inning, and another 2 out there on base.
Yeah, Matt, and this inning's really starting to get away from them on the defensive side of the ball. Stranding the rest of those guys out here feels absolutely essential for them at this point.
First delivery to him on the way.
Ball, that's in.
Still only 1 out in the inning. A ball and a strike to the Phillies leadoff man.
He struggled a bit coming out of the bullpen here, so he needed that strike. Maybe it settles him down a little bit.
Down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. No offer at the curve that time, and it's knotted up at 2-2. From the stretch, and the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
Gene Segura standing in, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. The 1-0 home is in there for strike 1.
Nope.
2-1.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot he's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
And the 2-1. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. But this will land untouched. 2 down, runners at first and second. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Long run for the right fielder. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. We played 3 full. It's now a 9-3 ball game. Stepping up to the plate, Matt Joyce. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going. So what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
And now a pitch on the way.
Yeah.
And he looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2.
Hey, that's a well-executed pitch right there. That might have started middle, but you saw it breaking away to that outer part of the zone. This left-handed batter right here has got 2 decisions to make. Is he going to ground out to second base all day, or is he going to drive the ball the other way?
Swing and a hot shot toward third. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. And this one bounds around against the wall. And the Marlins have something cooking. It's a leadoff double. Wow, this is a perfect example of a wily veteran doing what needs to be done to deliver for his team.
Yeah, and just watch this swing. Instead of trying to do too much with it and pull it, he stays inside the ball and is able to smack it to the opposite field for a double.
1 for 1 after a single this first time up. And a good throw gets him 1 gone. So a runner on second with 1 down now. And up next will be the big catcher, Jorge Alfaro. Grounder down the line at third. But this is foul for the first strike. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. 3 runs, 6 hits, and 1 error so far for the Marlins. Changes up on him there, but it's 1-2.
Wow, really close pitch on 0-2. That just missed, and if he hits that spot right there again, he might get the call next time.
And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
Now batting.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Josh Rader. He'll get to take his first cuts here. 0-1 the count. From the belt, the pitch. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Hey, he's done an amazing job of settling down. 2 innings ago, I thought they were going to run him out of here. But now he's close to posting 2 shutout innings as a response.
The 2-2.
Well, the 1-2 pitch didn't go his way, and now a miss there on 2-2. You know he doesn't want this at bat to get away from him, so I think we're going to...
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Miami. Still way back. It's 9-3. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Next to dig in will be Bryce Harper. He was a ground out victim last time up.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. And that misses. 2-1. And now a pitch on the way. 2-2.
You can bet he wants that one back at the plate right now. That's a pitch you normally see a guy drive if he has the right approach going.
High in the air out to center field. Joyce is there. Makes the play. 1 away.
The first baseman, number 17, Mccutcheon.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone, and that'll bring up Rhys Hoskins. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hard ground ball. Defense played him perfectly. And there are 2 away now.
Up next for Philadelphia.
Ready once again, Roman Quinn. 0 for 1 with a run batted in thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. And this will get all the way to the wall now. And he is into third with a 2-out triple.
And that's his first triple of the season. The way he exploded out of the box, you knew he was determined to get to third, and he made it happen.
Realmuto.
So now to the plate, JT Realmuto. And he lays off there 1-0. Another RBI spot for him. He's already got 3 in the game. Just missing here. 2-0.
Hey, he's going to have to forget about that triple right there and bear down on this next batter. Have confidence in his catcher if he wants to bounce something and be on the attack.
He's got it. And the off-balance throw is right there for the 3rd out, and a high degree of difficulty on that one as the side is retired. No damage done after the 2-out triple. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. New inning set to get underway. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Jonathan Villar. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Starts things here with a changeup for a called strike. Left side, but well foul.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
Down the first baseline. And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now. 2 balls and 2 strikes to Jonathan Villar. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball. And he swings here and sends one in the air deep down the right field line. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out.
Now batting, shortstop, Miguel Rojas.
In now, Miguel Rojas. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now. 3 runs, 6 hits, and 1 error so far for the Marlins. Hit toward the right side. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Up next for the Marlins.
Into the box now, Corey Dickerson. Last time through was a base hit. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. That's to the left and foul. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Hey, last 2 pitches back to back off speed, then he's late on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
And that is through into left field, a base hit. So he finds the hole into left to pick up his 2nd base hit of the afternoon. And as you have a look there at the Marlins leaderboard, you can see he currently ranks 2nd in that department. Hit on the ground out to short. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and the side is retired. Off of 1 leg in the hole, falling away. That is pure magic. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. At the plate, Scot Kingery. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5.
It'll be interesting to see if they use that changeup in this at-bat. That last at-bat, that was a changeup he hit for a home run. I'm going to see if this time they don't go to more fastballs and curveballs.
1-0 the count. Now here's the pitch. And here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now.
When you're down 6 on the mound, you got to at least throw strikes here.
Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to left, his 2nd of the game, as this is now a 7-run ball game. To the plate now, Ronald Soraya. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. The 0-1.
Ball left outside.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Slow roller left side. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
The pitcher, number 31, Jordan Balazovic.
Stepping in, Jordan Balazovic. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Now here's the pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
The left fielder, number
So it's back to the top of the order now. And that'll bring up the former National League MVP, Andrew McCutcheon. Starts him out with a slider for a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Here's a shot to left field and deep. And gone. An absolute bomb. It's a solo shot off the bat of Andrew McCutcheon. Home run number 3 here in the early going as they've widened this lead to 8 now. Sharp gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. And that'll bring up Gene Segura.
The third baseman.
As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And a fastball is hit on the ground towards short. And not too shabby out of the pen. Takes just 2 pitches to get the ground ball, and that ends the inning. Another good inning here for the Phillies, and the brotherly love is in abundance now. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Coming to the plate now, Brian Anderson. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Good breaking ball right there. Good hard slider. The count now 0-2. He's getting deep into the outing, but his slider is still staying sharp. He doesn't look at all like he's starting to tire. He looks as good now as he did early on in the game.
Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
What pitch recognition right there. 90% of the guys are going fishing after that nasty slider.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
No balls and a strike to count. Grounded to the right. Hoskins has it. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting, right fielder.
Standing in, Harold Ramirez. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far. Softly hit to short. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. And it's not going to help them. It's 11-3. So striding in, Bryce Harper will lead things off here in the Philadelphia 6th.
Harper.
Here comes the first pitch. Lays off 1-0. Fouled off. The 1-1 home. Now a swing and a deep drive to right. And gone up into the second deck. A solo home run off the bat of Bryce Harper. 8th home run on the season for him as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now. These guys are really putting on a show here. That dinger brings the total up to 5 for the game so far. Amazing stuff today, guys.
Yeah, Matty B, how about this, B-Roll? If you come to watch offense, you picked the right game to come and see.
5 bombs from one team. Everybody in the lineup. They're making fun right now of the guys who don't have a homer in this one.
Swung on and chopped down the line at third. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Now this will rattle up against the wall. And they'll keep it going here as he's in with a double.
Just goes to show you, if you're going to throw that two-seam fastball away, which I don't think is the best pitch anyway, you better start that thing out of the zone and let it work its way back to the corner. With this one, it started out on the corner, so it leaked back right over the heart of the plate and got whacked.
Settling in now, Roman Quinn, 1 for 2 with a triple so far in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Back up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. And they'll get it in quickly. It's first and third now with nobody out.
Obvious pitch recognition right there. 0-0 changeups usually get guys out in front, but he was able to stay back, recognize it, and drive it for a base hit.
Into the box now, JT Realmuto, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees.
It's not easy to continue pounding the strike zone when you've given up 3 consecutive hits, but he has to trust that getting the ball down in the zone will get him an out.
Now a swing and a deep drive to left, and it ain't coming back. Gone, and that one had some extra distance. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. Home run number 5 on the year as they just continue to pour it on here. Kinsler gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys.
The batter, number 4.
Stepping in now, Scot Kingery, and he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball. 1-0. Lifetime against Brandon Kinsler. He's 1 for 3. The 1-0 home.
2 balls, no strikes.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
Three and 0 now. Ronald Soraya, the number 8 hitter here, waits on deck. Softly hit to the left side. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Now batting, shortstop, Ronald Soraya.
Stepping into the box, Ronald Soraya. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Here comes the first pitch. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. Looks like a left-hander up and throwing now in that Marlins bullpen. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Ball one, taken just off the inside. Rolled slowly down the third baseline. Throw just does beat him to the bag, as that was pretty close.
Now batting, the pitcher, Jorge Alfaro.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Jordan Balazovic, getting to hit for himself here, largely due to the big cushion he's got to work with. Nick Williams will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 5, Nick Williams.
And that's by him. It's 0-1. Williams swings the bat and throws from the left side and stands in at 6'3". He's in his 4th season as a major league player. The short hit hard. Throw in time for the 3rd out, but it certainly took a while as the inning is finally over. So 4 runs in the inning, and they come on the strength of the 2 big flies. We're through 6 full. The Phillies lead it 15-3. Robert Stock is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 89, Robert Stock.
So striding forward now, Jorge Alfaro comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Set to deliver the 0-1. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. A pause and the 0-2 on a good changeup, a swing and a miss, and he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time today. John Birdie will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning.
Gone. Birdie.
And that misses low and away. Ball 1.
Count 1-0.
1 out, nobody on. Count even now at 1-1. Can't do much with that one, and it's 1-2.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Standing in now, Jonathan Villar. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Sharp ground ball to third. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. This one pretty well in the bag. On now to the bottom of inning number 7. Phillies lead this one 15-3. Adam Conley enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Adam Conley.
So the Phillies batting order turns over and set to go. Andrew Mccutcheon. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
The last at-bat, Nettie D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. A 1-1 count to Puig.
1-1.
Unable to find the zone with the slider. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. Joyce coming on. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Now batting, the third baseman, Segura.
Digging in now, Gene Segura. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here's the first pitch to him. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
The right fielder, number 3, Bryce Harper.
Here's Bryce Harper now, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Fouled away. And this one's in the dirt. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. From the stretch. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. So 2 are gone now in the Philadelphia 7th. And that'll bring in a perennial MVP candidate for years to come, Rhys Hoskins. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And it's a foul ball. 2 out with the man at first. And it's fouled away. Here it comes on 0-2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Phillies strand 1, but you can forgive them as they still hold an enormous lead. Yasiel Puig will stay in the ballgame now and take over in left field. All set for the start of the inning. At the plate, Miguel Rojas. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Neil Walker is going to come on as a defensive replacement now as he takes over at first base.
Neil Walker.
A.J. Pollock will also come in now as he takes over out in center.
Now playing center field, number 11, A.J. Pollock.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make them try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
After falling down 0-2 on the same pitch, don't be shocked if he triples up on it.
Line drive snagged on a short hop, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
The left fielder, number 23, Corey Dickerson.
Ready for another shot now. Corey Dickerson is looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1.
Everything this guy throws is hard. That changeup he throws is in the high 80s to go along with that good heater.
And he fouls this one off. Another 0-2 home. And here's a changeup in there for a called 3rd strike, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
Up next for the Marlins.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Garrett Cooper. He was a ground out victim last time up. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. A shot down the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball. Strike 2. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. Miami down in order, and as you can see, they are way behind. Now at the plate, A.J. Pollock. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Here it comes. On the ground to third. Reined in. And that's out number 1.
Now batting.
Now at the plate, JT Realmuto. And if you've been following along, you know he needs only the single to complete a cycle.
Yeah, man, this guy flexed his muscles in that last at-bat. We heard that he has good power. That last bomb had to go well over 400 feet. He hit it a long way.
Joyce comes on now and makes the catch in shallow center for round number 2.
Second baseman.
Now to the plate, Scot Kingery. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this one runs up high, ball 1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased.
And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line.
Hey, this guy's obviously seeing the ball right now. That's another hard hit single. 3 for 4 right there. He's looking super solid at the plate.
At the plate, Ronald Soraya. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. Heading out towards shallow right. Ramirez is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. 1 left for Philadelphia, but not to fear as they hold a commanding lead. So coming to the plate, Brian Anderson starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
The center fielder.
At the plate, Matt Joyce. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Now a changeup here to start things out, but that'll dip a bit too low, and it's 1-0. Hit to first. Walker's got it, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, the right fielder, Harold Ramirez.
Stepping up now, Harold Ramirez. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Line towards center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the top of the 9th keeps a rolling as he comes through with 2 away.
Now batting.
I know the score's out of hand right here, but I've never met a big league ball player that's going to give away an at-bat in any game ever. Nice piece of hitting right there, staying within yourself and grabbing you a knock.
In now, Jorge Alfaro. Hit weakly back to the mound. Throw on to first, he'll take care of him, and the Phillies have taken the rubber match of this 3-game set as this ball game is over.
Well, just an excellent job right here closing this one out. He just collected the first save of his career. Got to start somewhere.
15-3 the final score. Philadelphia posted 15 runs in this one. Jordan Balazovic earns his first win of the season. Pablo Lopez was slapped with 8 earned runs as he takes the loss. Robert Stock takes the rare 3-inning save, his first of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 58 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
The beginning of the work week, and welcome to Inside the Show. Looking first at the NL East, JT Realmuto collected 6 runs driven in on a total of 3 hits, leading Philadelphia to victory over the Marlins 15-3. As of today, the Phillies are in 3rd place in the NL East, while the Marlins are atop the division. Hunter Pence launched a pair of home runs while driving in 4 along the way as the Giants took down the Braves 5-4. As of right now, the Braves sit in 4th place in the National League East Division, and the Giants sit in 4th place in the National League West. The Cubbies hit 3 long balls as they took down the Nationals in Washington 5-1. At the start of the day, the Nationals sit in last place in the National League East, and the Cubs sit in 4th place in the National League Central Division. The Brewers combined for a 4-hitter as they took care of the Mets at Citi Field 6-3. Entering the day's action, the Mets sit in 1st place in the National League East Division, and the Brewers are in 3rd place in the NL Central. Stephen Vaught had a total of 3 RBIs on the day as the Diamondbacks took care of the Padres 5-2. As of today, the Diamondbacks are in 4th place in the NL West, while the Padres are 3rd in the division. The Cardinals earned the 3-game series sweep as they took care of the Rocks in Colorado 7-2. In the standings, the Rockies sit in 2nd place in the National League West Division, while the Cardinals sit in 1st place in the National League Central Division. The Dodgers finished off a 3-game sweep as they sank the visiting Buccos 4-3. As of right now, the Dodgers are in 1st place in the NL West, and the Pirates are in last place in the NL Central. The New York Yankees put together 10 total hits as they grabbed the win against the visiting Reds 3-2. Heading into the day, the Yankees are leading the American League East, and the Reds are in 2nd place in the NL Central. The Blue Jays put up 16 hits on the day as they defeated the Rays in extra innings 3-2. As of today, the Rays are in last place in the AL East, and the Blue Jays are 4th in the division. Michael Chavis had a big day offensively, collecting 3 hits and driving in 3 as Boston defeated the Indians 7-2. Entering the day's action, the Red Sox are in 2nd place in the AL East, while the Indians are atop the AL Central. The White Sox were winners over the visiting Rangers 5-3. In the standings, the White Sox sit in last place in the American League Central Division, while the Rangers sit in 4th place in the American League West. The Orioles beat the Royals in Kauffman Stadium 3-2. As of right now, the Royals are in 3rd place in the AL Central, while the Orioles sit in 3rd place in the American League East Division. The Tigers smacked 15 team hits as they defeated the Twins in the Twin Cities 7-4. As of today, the Twins sit in 2nd place in the AL Central Division, and the Tigers are 4th in the division. Chris Davis was hot at the plate, collecting 3 hits in the game as Oakland took down the Mariners 5-2. At the start of the day, the A's are atop the American League West, and the Mariners are 3rd in the division. Josh Reddick was a clutch performer at the dish with 4 RBIs, leading the Astros to victory against the Angels 12-7. Heading into the day, the Astros sit in last place in the American League West Division, while the Angels are atop the division. As always, thanks for tuning in. That's all we've got this morning. Enjoy the games later today, and we'll see you tomorrow. Welcome, everyone. Let's jump right in and revisit the news and events from Monday. Looking first at the NL Central, the St. Louis Cardinals grabbed the win against the visiting Reds 3-2. Carlos Santana added 3 RBIs to his total, helping the Tribe pass to the Red Sox 4-2. Danny Duffy struck out 12 on the way to the win as Kansas City disposed of the Chi Sox 5-2. The Detroit Tigers defeated the visiting Yankees 3-2. The Seattle Mariners swung it well with 15 hits in the game as they defeated the Twins in the Twin Cities 11-9. The Baltimore Orioles pulled off the win against the Angels in Orange County 4-2. The Houston Astros got 11 hits overall as they beat the visiting Rays 5-0. That's all for today's show. See you back here tomorrow. Have a great day.